Hey guys, how's it going? I actually feel a lot better than I did last week, so I won't sound so nasty. I sounded gross last week. Now I'm gonna be double uploading again because I was still working on my project that I should have turned in to school today, and it's safe to say it's due next week for me now. I didn't get the grade I wanted because it wasn't complete, but I thought it was due next week. Anyways, so yeah. I uh, I was distracted from my schoolwork, so I took some time off video games to finish my schoolwork, and I recorded this Sunday. Yeah, I recorded this, and after that I uploaded it. Holy, hey, I do sound a lot better. I can actually hear me. Like last week, I couldn't talk at all. All right, I like how I just talk like out of nowhere, and then I go, all right. So it sounds like like whenever you watch a YouTuber and they cut their audio and it changes, and so it's like, hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna be recording this, and like 5 seconds later it cuts, and they're like, all right, number three, and then it cuts again, number two. Like how you've seen some of those YouTubers? I have. Like their audio cuts, and so does their other stuff. The other word I'm looking for. They're like if they have face cams, it cuts too. But I didn't do that. I don't cut my audio because I still don't know how to edit that well. I've actually been messing around. I got some really good Widowmaker gameplay. Well, not really good, but good enough to be like the opening game for my Widowmaker video that I make eventually. And I actually put like a little note in there like that. I've been messing with the software so I can check it out. It's pretty fun. I'd really like to get a better basic knowledge of this technology, because I really do plan on uploading more videos, and hopefully soon some Let's Plays like God of War, which I was supposed to pre-order, but I forgot about it, and I didn't know it was coming out in April. I thought it was coming out in October, and so I didn't pre-order it. But I at least have a chance to pre-order Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption 2. Probably both on the PS4 because Spider-Man and God of War are on the PS4. And that's the reason I got my PlayStation a long time ago, was so I can play the single player games. Like I love multiplayer games, but there's some games that I really like enjoy the campaign. Like Xbox, I got the Xbox for Halo. Like I'm not gonna lie, I love the Halo campaign. And yeah, so I'm gonna jump right into it. That didn't make sense. I'm gonna jump right into this video. Actually, no, I'm not gonna jump right into it because it's already started. Jumping in would mean like me having like a face cam explaining everything and then cutting to the video. But this video's already started, so yeah, scratch that. I'm just gonna start actually talking about Junkrat. All right. So as whoever watches this video may know, if you've watched any of my previous Call of Duty, sorry, I'm jumping ahead of video schedule thingy. I'm jumping ahead of blah blah blah. I'm jumping ahead. Oh my God! I just said God's name in vain. I take that back. Oh my gosh! I've said what have I been even? I don't even know what I've been saying, honestly. I'm sleep deprived because I got too much sleep, and then my body wants more sleep. Because that can happen. Anyways, as I was saying, from my other videos, I really don't care for Junkrat. Like, I just don't. I think he's a cheap hero. Anyone can use him. Anyone can pick up the remote and just spam grenades. Now, I do like, whenever I do use him, like whenever I had to record this video, I do like to angle my shots so I just don't look like an idiot spamming grenades. But you can get just as many kills actually spamming a grenade. It's that easy. I mean, this gameplay right here on this map was already started. I actually got like backfill XP for it because I actually had just gotten into the game, and I was already on fire. I'm like, wow, look at me go. The on fire thing doesn't really matter because that's just a little thing at the bottom. Anyways, yeah, he's just a real cheap hero to use. And then a whole bunch of people defend him like, oh, he's so good, you don't even understand. And I understand. Junkrat in the right hands is deadly, but any hero in the right hands is deadly. I mean, let me think of a weak hero with like weak damage. Uh, uh, well, let me think of a hard to use hero like Zenyatta. Zenyatta is really hard to use, but in the right hands, Zenyatta can take care of anyone by himself. I mean, I've done it. Like, I got in a game once that had already started, and there was no healers, and I'm like, well, and they had already lost the first map, like the first contesting point, and because it was a capture mode. I go in with Zenyatta, I go ham. I was on fire. I was killing everyone all by myself because my team sucked eggs. And yeah, I took care of Zenyatta. So yeah, you can say Junkrat in the capable hands is a god, but like any hero in the capable hands is a god. Well, not really. They're like demigods. Technically, they all have their own little powers and stuff. They're all freaking superhuman. I mean, Soldier 76 is literally Captain America with a gun. Just, yeah, let that sink in. So, yeah, all those people out there defending Junkrat saying he does require some skill. He has a really he has a really low skill floor. He has a really low skill ceiling. That's all I'm going to say. It's not high. It's, it's medium. I'm not going to say that he's that bad because I mean, sometimes I get tricked by his mines whenever I try to jump and do that little jumpy maneuver that people use. Like a good Junkrat knows how to do it right. I don't play Junkrat, but I mean, all you have to do is angle your shots. It's like whenever you do scatter arrow correctly, not just doing the cheap kill with Hanzo. Whenever you aim it at the feet and get an automatic headshot, if you use the scatter arrow like you're supposed to, like to get all the enemy to get all the team, like if they're hiding in a corner and you angle it right, you can actually kill them from a corner. Because like a lot of the Hanzos I come across always use that scatter arrow right at your feet, and I think that's a cheap kill, honestly. Like I love Hanzo, he's one of my favorite defensive heroes, but I'd be lying if I said I love whenever a scatter arrow kills me, because that's a cheap kill. I'd rather get killed by Junkrat's mines than get killed like them throwing them like a C4 in Call of Duty than get killed by Hanzo's scatter arrow, because it's just so cheap. But yeah, let me get into his ability. Oh no, I had to talk about his skins. Despite him being one of my least favorite heroes, he actually has pretty good skins. I like the Dr. Junkenstein skin, but I only use it on Halloween. Like, I'm weird like that. I only use the skins from the season for that season, unless it's something like the Retribution or all those other seasons, like all those events, that the skin's like an event that can be used throughout the whole time, then yeah, I'll use it. Like, I don't have it, but Reaper Soldier 24, if I had it, I'd use it. But, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, Hanzo. Junkrat does have really good skins. I really do like his skins. Like, I only have two of those, like, really legendary ones. I have Fool, and I have Dr. Junkenstein. But I mean, that's one of the sell points for me. Like, I love skins. Skins. It sounds like what's his name? God, what's the bad guy in the Silence of the Lambs? Oh man. She puts the lotion on the skin, or else she gets the hose again. What was that freak's name? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot his name. He's like one of the most iconic villains ever. I remember watching that movie and just being so... He freaked me out. Like, whenever he tucked his wee-wee in between his legs and he started dancing, he's like, would you F me? I'd F me. Ugh. How can I forget that guy's name? Anyways, that's how I sounded like whenever I said I like skins. Sounds weird, but I meant cosmetics. Now that sounds kind of fruity. Like, wow, he likes makeup. What a weirdo. Actually, no, there's nothing against that. I forgot this is 2018. Everyone's entitled to do what they want. Yeah, go left side. Actually, that kind of sounds like I'm a douche. I'm not a douche. I just meant, like, I like think of like a cool camo in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I like that idea of it. Like, I wouldn't have minded World War II having supply drops if it was mostly cosmetic, or Modern Warfare Remastered if it was mostly cosmetic. Why am I talking about so many other games? This is 10 minutes into the video and I still haven't really talked about Junkrat. And alright, so yeah, let me get into the skins. He's got really cool skins, I'm not gonna lie. I just only have 2 of them. And I'm using full now because Dr. Junkenstein I only used during Halloween. Alright, so now let me get into his abilities. Well, let me get into his gun. The frag launcher. Or as I like to call it, the freaking noob tube. Because that's what it is. You know, if anyone's played Modern Warfare 2, like how it was just so easy to just spam a grenade launcher and just get an insta-kill, that's what it's like. It's a noob tube. Like, you don't have to be good, you don't have to aim, you just have to hit at a certain location and splash damage will do everything for you. You don't have to have skill. And that's what that is. It's a gun for people that don't have skill. And if you play Junkrat and you're like, oh, I'm the best, I'm top 500 Junkrat. Well, good for you, spam. Alright, so now let me talk about his concussion mines. I just flipped the switch so quick, like I'm angry and then I just go straight to the next thing. Or as I like to call them, C4s, because that's what they're like. You know, you play Black Ops 2 and then you're running around and you're about to get another kill and you're going for your 10 kill streak, like, you know, you want your Dragonfly. And you're like, man, I haven't used a Dragonfly in like 5 games. I've sucked. I need my Dragonfly. And then there's some noob hiding in the corner. He sees your head. He just goes, ugh, and he chunks the C4 and he hits the button and you're dead. And I mean, if you'd have known that he was there, you would have just shot through the wall and gotten a penetration kill. But no, he freaking got you with that stupid C4. Although this concussion mine does come in handy whenever you want to get maneuverable, you know, like Widowmaker's got her hook. Well, obviously you can't see me, but I just did some Spider-Man thing at my clock in my room. I don't know why. That looked kind of stupid. I just looked up and went hook. Anyways, yeah, it's actually really cool to use whenever you use correctly. I still don't really know how to use it because I don't play Junkrat. But I mean, it helps you double bounce. You go boop boop, and you just jump across the whole map. That's pretty cool sometimes. Sometimes I still don't like them. Now let me talk about a steel trap. Now this is an ability I don't mind. You know, because like we've all played against a tracer. Now from the first game, I was getting destroyed by that tracer, but that was a good tracer. The steel trap really does come in handy. I like it. Like, I mean, it's like McCree's little stun grenade, a flashbang, only a lot better. You know why? Because this one doesn't have a chance of failing. Or, well, can it get deflected? I don't know. I've never deflected a steel trap. Probably can. But, yeah, like, it really comes in handy whenever you're playing against a tracer or a Sombra, someone really quick, or a Genji, and you really need to take them out. And you just place that trap, you place your freaking C4, and you just wait for them to get trapped, and you kill them right there, and that's really cool. Now, another thing is his, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, his passive ability. The worst passive ability in the game. He can literally just chuck grenades at himself and not die. Now, he's a defensive hero, so he's not even supposed to be used up close, in my opinion. I mean, I don't really use heroes for their purpose. Like, I think I played Zenyatta once, and I just got a lot of damage out of him. More than I did healing. I think Roadhog got more healing. He got gold healing. I got, like, silver. So, yeah, I'm not going to say I'm, like, the guy that uses all the heroes for their intended purposes. But, you know, when you think of defensive hero, you think of, like, you know, like, staying in the back. And actually, you know, defending. So if you're arcing your grenades, you're not going to hurt yourself. A lot of, like, this just gives people that play Junkrat an excuse to go right next to you. And since they have so much damage, they can literally spam grenades within their area, and you'll be close to them, and you'll take all the damage, but they won't. Like, how come Pharah gets hurt by her rockets? She's played the same way as Junkrat. You know, she's supposed to be played, like, from a distance, and in my opinion, Junkrat would be better as a distance hero. If you know how to arc his grenades, you can get him over the wall, and the enemies will never actually get to your point, because they can't. But, yeah, I think that's just like a total douche move to just give Junkrat that passive ability to just be up close and in your face. Like, you're supposed to play defense, you know. defense is like snipers or Torbjorn and Bastion in sentry mode, hiding in the back, protecting your area. Not freaking getting up in your face and just freaking blowing you up and taking no damage for themselves. That's just really not cool. And his ultimate. Let me talk about that. I still don't really know how to use it, but once I've used it and I got like 800 kills, that was pretty cool. I didn't get 800 kills, obviously. There's only like 6 enemy heroes, but I mean, I've gotten really good kills with his ultimates. This game mode, I didn't. I hadn't really. The only time I ever used Junkrat without my own, without me making this video, is if I'm playing Mystery Heroes, and I've gotten a lot of kills with him with Mystery Heroes. That's how just assumed he's way too easy because I don't play him, and I've gotten play of the games with him because that stupid Riptire does so much damage, and I don't really like Junkrat. Now I have nothing against anyone who uses him. Like, if you're comfortable with him, and you bought your own game, you play it the way you want to. Don't let anyone tell you to switch off. I remember I was playing with Widowmaker, and this was whenever I was barely starting Widowmaker, but I was pretty good. I think I had 4 gold. Like, I had gold for everything on my team. It was a capture. I forgot what map it was. And what map was it? I forgot. Anyways, it was a capture map, like a capture game mode. And I remember this one kid, or there was 2 kids in there. I guess they were friends. And this one kid had like the worst damage, the worst everything, and he kept changing heroes every 5 seconds, and we lost the game. Like, I had 4 gold. It even showed up like as a player card, and he's like, "Switch off Widowmaker. Why isn't anyone but me on the point?" He wasn't on the point. I mean, I was taking out their Mercy, I was taking out their Roadhog, I was taking out their Reinhardt, and I was taking out their Zenyatta. So I took out 2 healers and 2 tanks. They should have been able to take care of the squishies by themselves, but no. I'm over here taking out the healers and tanks so that they can get on the point, and I can get on the point with them, which I was getting on the point. I just kept getting killed after what do you call it? I'm out in the open playing Widowmaker, which you're not supposed to play Widowmaker like that, but hey, I bought the game. I play it the way I want to. And that kid, told me he was going to report me and blah, 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 and his friend was like, "You can't blame everyone because you suck." And at first I thought he was talking to me. I'm like, "Dude, that's your friend that's talking crap." And he's like, "No, I'm talking about him." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. I got you on my side. You understand that this kid's a delusional idiot who thinks that he won the game, or he was the only one doing anything when we were all, doing something." But yeah. So if you like Junkrat, or if you like Soldier 76 or Bastion, if I rip on them, hey, that's just my opinion. And who am I? I'm just some random guy on the internet. So you don't have to worry about my opinion. You play the game you want to. I'm not going to judge you, and you don't judge me whenever I play freaking really crappy as who do I play really as Doomfist, because I really want to get to know how to play Doomfist, but I still suck. So yeah, it's your game. You bought it. You play it the way you want, and no one's going to judge. Well, I mean, maybe your team might. If you're losing and you're throwing the game, then yeah, they'll get on you. But you bought it. If you want to throw the game, actually no, you shouldn't do that. But if you're not playing as well as you can, but you're still playing, it's yours. Bye.